Oh, hey. Are you ready for the next session of Destroyer of Worlds? Awesome. Yeah, me too. Grab a chair and get settled in. We're about to start.
We knew the world would not be the same. I remembered the line from the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. I suppose we all thought that, one way or another. Oppenheimer. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Alien RPG: The Destroyer of Worlds, as we return to our lovely cast of colonial marines as they have traveled across the icy moon of Ariarchus in search of four AWOLs, discovering that one had been infected by a parasitic organism, a xenomorph, that had burst from him and turned into this monstrous alien, traveling across the rest of the icy moon to find another who had been also infected by something that seemed worse, giving them these black spider web like veins coming out of her, to where she then burst into this anathema, this incredibly terrifying xenomorph that burst from her body full grown. And after all of that was when the UPP, the Union of Progressive People, orbitally bombed the planet and took out Fort Nebraska and their communication with Major Hatfield. Now on their way to safety, they headed back to Fort Nebraska only for their APC to be stuck due to the infrastructure of the road giving way. And that's when they ran into more UPP soldiers, who were then shot from a distance by a sniper, who revealed herself to be one of the AWOLs. Right. I am joined by my lovely cast of characters here. If you all would, please introduce yourselves.
My name's Eric, and I'll be playing Captain Silva.
My
Hi,
name's
I'm
Ben.
Bill.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
I'm Bill. I'm Gunnery Sergeant Mason.
I'm Ben, and I'm playing Private Hammer.
I'm Kara, and I am playing, I just lost my rank. Iona something. Sergeant. Some kind of sergeant. Can't find my notes. Sorry. But that one. Iona.
My name is Meg, and I'm playing Private First Class Dante.
My name is Emma, and I'm playing Private First Class Shmievsky.
Yes, and all of you, coming back to your characters, find yourself in this situation on the side of the road with your APC now stuck in the road with the foundation crumbling. You hear this voice yelling out to you. I heard that you were all looking for me. As you see out in the distance, the sniper that took out a few of the UPP soldiers, and the AWOL you've been looking for, Lance Corporal Wright.
Corporal, you sent us on a bit of a wild goose chase. Got some splaining to do.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that before I revealed myself to you, that you weren't just going to immediately shoot me. But I suppose with the UPP here, you have bigger problems, huh?
Oh, it was never the goal to shoot you, it was to bring you in. You did go AWOL after all.
Well, after seeing what happened with some of the other people you ran into at Oblivion, I wasn't really willing to take that chance. But I'm here now, and all I want is for you guys to help me get off this fucking planet.
Well, it looks like we have that in common. So for the time being, I'm going to let you keep your weapons, but we'll deal with the AWOL situation later.
So, what's the plan, Captain?
Ugh. I'm gonna look at everybody else. I'm like, all right, what's our sit rep here?
Chaplin will kind of speak up. The APC seems to be, and he tries to rev the engine to try and get it to move, and it doesn't move very much. Indisposed at this moment. I suppose with enough time I could probably get it out, but I don't know how much time we have. As he says that, you guys all hear more and more of the battle that's happening around you, more gunfire and explosions. It what was once kind of far off, and with the blizzard that had started to give way, kind of clouding a lot of the noise, is now relatively close. You can tell that a lot of the gunfire is probably at least within a kilometer of.
Yeah. So we probably don't have time to get this thing dug out. I guess we're hoofing it.
Let's get a move on, people.
Oh yeah.
What should we do with the prisoners inside the APC? As Chaplin gestures to to the rest of your entourage.
Right.
Peter, Mika, Ivan Stoles, and Botos.
Okay, so my brain kind of like mushes after a week. Does somebody have a memory of what each one of them did?
Yeah. I will give you guys the quick rundown because I'm sure not everyone, even listening, would know. So you first met Peter and Mika at Oblivion Bar. They tried to leave, and you guys captured them at that point, causing a little bit of a scene in front of the bar. You then put them in the APC, and have had them there since. When you went to the Marshall station, Ivan Stoles was the person who told you where the refinery was, and he told you about the handoff. Ever since that, you've had him in the APC as well, and he has been scared for his life. And Bodos was there at the insurgent compound, as he is the leader of the insurgents.
Okay, so screw that guy. The other ones, I think we should give them at least minor weaponry. That way they can help out as we go, unless somebody has a disagreement with that. But Bodos, we keep. Man, I don't even know if we even really need him at this point. What do you guys think? Like, bigger fish to fry?
I will say, so all of them, at this point, they're all part of the insurgency. So Peter and Miko were the ones that were like just saying, fuck the Marines, fuck the government. We want to be part of the UPP. Bodos is the one that's like the ringleader. Right. Ivan, although he's part of the insurgency, and he's been terrified of you guys, so whether or not he does anything to be decided. It's really, it's more of a question now of if you want to try and save their lives.
I amend that. Like the last guy, he just said maybe we could give him a weapon if he's going to come with us. Screw everybody else.
Captain,
do we take him?
Captain, permission to have Wright help keep an eye on this extra baggage here.
Granted, although they might be more trouble than they're worth on our way out.
That's when Wright grabs her sniper rifle and is just like, we could just put them in front of us. I won't miss a mark within 2 kilometers.
I mean, they'd probably have just as much of a chance. We're out there with the UPP running around. I have an idea. They hate the Marines, but they also hate the UPP, right?
No, they wanted to join the UPP.
They wanted to join it. That's right. Never mind.
What?
Yeah, let's put, you guys decide.
I question their judgment now.
You question whose judgment?
Why would you want to join the UPP?
Are you asking them?
Yeah.
Have you lived on Ariarchus? Bodo starts like talking. Have any of you even been here more than a day? This used to be a thriving settlement. It used to be a place where you could raise a family. I was raised here. And then the United Americas came in. And the companies and the corporations came in and they stole everything. They took the oil from all of us and they used it to line their pockets. They took all of our futures. At least with the UPP, at least everyone is equal.
We've been here more than a day, thanks. I mean, we are going back to the fort that we spent some time in.
And we had to get you freedom. You have that oil, so we got you freedom for it. Anyway, yeah, let's have Wright keep an eye on him. Let's keep him moving. We got to get to the fort. We can't be out in the open.
I walk up to Wright. I say really quietly, for now, just keep them moving.
I will.
If they act up, you got to check with the captain first.
I will. Captain,
Then
I
I
have one
get-
more thing. Oh, go on. You first.
No, then I just get into a more of like a midline position. Like I try to kind of gauge like who's going to be where and put myself so I'm not in this like. Yeah, I'm probably more in the middle, depending upon where we're all walking,
Okay, perfect.
how we're marching out.
And right after that moment does say, Captain, I'd like to talk with you about something first, too.
All right, what's going on?
In private.
Doesn't get much more private than over there.
And you two walk over there. She makes sure that like her own radio is off, and she insists that you turn yours off as well.
Click it.
What do you know about what's been going on with Project Life Force?
Not as much as I'd like.
Well, me and the other Sin Eaters, we were all working with the Colonel, with Colonel Myers about it. That's how we got into this situation. So, the four of us got infected by those creepy spider things.
Hmm.
When we get to Fort Nebraska, I want to get this thing pulled out of me. I only ran because I thought maybe the UPP could help, because Colonel Myers wanted to kill me. But I know that they have a way to do it. First, they injected me with this syringe with black goo in it. They called it the 26 Draconis strain. They said that it would fix it, but I don't fucking believe it.
Well, agreed. We'll get you looked at once we get back to the fort.
And Captain,
Yes?
I know what happens. If I pop, shoot me in the head.
Hopefully it won't come to that, but understood.
And she'll turn on her radio, get like synced with your guys' radio signal, and she'll move into formation with all.
I'll probably be, midline too. That way I can keep an eye on both, front and back.
Yeah.
Issue orders.
Wright takes like the front kind of position so that she's like in line to be able to shoot any of the insurgents if they start running. You guys said that you gave a weapon to Ivan, right?
I suggested it. I didn't say I didn't do it yet.
Did anybody choose that whether or not to give any of the insurgents weapons?
I didn't vocalize it, but I was going to say, try to convince the captain to not do that with the insurgents.
Okay.
Because they're insurgents.
Yeah, I was only thinking Ivan because, He seems a little more controllable, but I'll agree with the
Aligned,
assessment.
yeah, aligned to Ivan. Aligned to Ivan, but not the rest.
All right. So let's say you guys just give Ivan like a handgun, so he's just got like a service pistol.
Yeah.
Like what it Mason, you like go and you because I know you've got the revolver too. You take your spare service pistol and you're just like, here you go, Ivan, and you kind of like put it up against his chest.
I kind of give him the like if I had glasses on above eye sort of look where I'm just like it's a clear message of like one wrong move and doesn't matter that you got a gun kind of vibe
Yeah,
is what I'm sending
you've
as I
got
hand
like
off the pistol.
you've got like your helmet, and you just kind of like raise it up like with your own gun
Yeah. Yeah. There
to
you
give
go.
off
I
that
like
like
that.
little bit of intimidation there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look at all the Marines and write, do the two fingers to the eyes and point at him. That way, when he's looking at me too, it's like we're watching you.
All right.
Perfect.
So, you guys begin to head towards Fort Nebraska. It will take you guys roughly like 20 minutes to an hour to get there just because of how destroyed the entire city is. I'd like you guys all to make mobility checks to just see how difficult it is for any of you to get through all of the rubble as more and more of the streets you notice have kind of started to cave in. So Dante, you don't really have any issues. Iona, you don't have any issues. Um, Hammer, you can actually give your additional success to someone else because it looks like Zhimyevsky, um, Mason, and Silva are having some issues getting through all of this rubble.
I'm gonna give it to Silva.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys are beginning to like climb through all of this. Silva, you almost like fall as part of the ground underneath you actually gives way, and Hammer just like instinctively turns around with his smart gun and throws the smart gun in your direction for you to grab. So you have like a barrel like facing you with the most trigger happy person in front of you, but it did just save your life from falling into what was beneath you.
Thanks, buddy.
And
Now-
he's so proud of this. He's just like, yeah, really? Thanks.
Now, Zhimyevsky and Mason, that same crumbling street, as like you guys are going through this, you're there too, and you guys aren't able to get your bearings, and Hammer can only save one of you. So you two fall actually below below the street level, and crash into this like gray silt that seems to be like all over the ground beneath.
You hear Mace to say, "Screw us," I guess, as he falls.
And each of you take a point of damage as this happens.
Great.
I kind
I
of like
love
look
that
down.
for
I'm
us.
like, did that hurt?
Yeah, no shit. No shit, Private. What do you think?
Oh,
So stutter much? And then I just
And
My God.
and the two of you in that moment kind of look at this like gray silt that you've like got around you, and you start like feeling it. This is oil? Question mark? Because you realize that you guys are in like an oil pipe right now. Like the entire the entire like street has like given way to where you guys have fallen into this oil pipe, but it's like devoid of any oil.
Does it look easy to get back up or no? Like how far away from the ground are we exactly?
You're like 10 feet down. With some help from your allies, you'd be able to get back up pretty easily.
Could me and Silva just like, I don't know. You said this is kind of like a pipe area, right? Could there just be like smaller pipes that we just kind of like aim down so they could like help climb up?
I'd say you guys have like survival gear and rope.
Okay.
Yeah. Like it's not unreasonable that soldiers would have some rope.
Right.
Sure.
I was gonna say something like that.
Yeah,
Perfect.
we got something in our packs.
Could we get some hands down here?
As I kind of get
That's-
my rope, I'm like, only if you say please, and I like chuck it down.
Yeah, Mason looks pissed. She grabs hey Z, grab this rope. You good? Is there one rope down for each of us, or is it one rope total? What are you guys doing?
I think one rope total.
One rope
Okay.
total.
Yeah, then Z, get a move on.
Fine. All right. He'll try to grab the rope.
Yeah. You guys get up pretty easily. Now for those of you that are up there with your quote unquote prisoners,
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
the two of you see as Peter and Mika try to make a break for it as this is happening. With the others like all being gone. They just start booking it.
Right. Take care of that.
And she just says I got you in my sight. And yeah, she's going to just fire her gun at him. And she's gonna fire her gun at Peter. Which that is most likely gonna hit because she has default like a +12. She has 12 base dice to hit this guy.
Oh my
Wow.
Jeez.
I've only rolled 10 dice, so I still have 2 more, and that's 6 successes.
god. Wow.
Someone's dice are hot.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
As
Yeah, lovely. Mhm.
she domes Peter in the head, and he falls down dead at your order, Silva. And Mika like falls back after seeing his friend die, stunned.
I'm gonna look at Ivan and be like, you see? I said don't run.
He
Be
said,
safe.
"Don't run." Why did you guys run?
Don't need them giving away our position to the insurgents.
As Mason climbs out and sees like the tail end of this, I pull out my pistol and I've got it on the one that's what's the other one that stopped moving?
Mika. Peter has died. He's been headshot. He's been headshot.
I got a gun on Mika from, whatever distance, so it probably can't be more than like 15, 20 feet or something ish, maybe, right?
I'd say from where you're at, probably closer to 30.
Okay. Fair.
Not that far, but far enough.
Yep. So I just Captain, we sure we want to give this one a chance still? He's just gonna run away again.
You're not gonna run again knowing what happens if you run, are you?
And you just see as Mika just goes,
Okay.
Like he knows like now that you guys have this like sniper here, like there's nowhere he could go in a straight line.
See that you don't, or else we're gonna sick hammer on you. and I put my revolver away.
And
You just see my knuckles just crack as I just like move each finger.
As you are saying this, Bodo simply shakes his head and he says, "Typical colonial marine, just ruling with fear. You could have let him live. What harm would that have done?"
And you insurgents could have done a better job in your boot camps. This is why you do something called serpentine.
Yeah, you idiot.
Anyway, moving on. Let's go. Everybody good? Pack it up. We don't want to be out in the open.
You guys
Actually, go one better. He could have just stayed a civilian and not done this insurgent bullshit. But whatever. Dante's just muttering.
you Mason.
Or Mason, sorry, yeah, Mason.
I was gonna,
I was
Dante.
looking. I was looking at the screen. I was looking at the screen and seeing Meg, your character's name.
Yeah.
Yes, Mason is muttering. Dante
Meg, I
is
think
doing
he's
whatever
trying to
Dante is
play your
doing.
character.
Yeah, I mean, Dante would be muttering too, just under her breath, just like, "These fucking morons are all gonna fucking die on this godforsaken ice planet. I'm gonna kill them all myself." Just kind of like kicking the ground.
Hey, you
Pissed.
sound like me.
Yeah, but quieter. Yeah.
Yeah, and you, Dante, this entire time that you've been walking, it's just been getting really tough to walk for you. Like you're hurting quite a lot right now, like
Mhm.
just all over your body.
Yeah, and the cold isn't helping either.
No, it's not.
Just achy, sore. Yeah.
And you guys continue to walk for another like 10 minutes, which at this point, so every turn you regain a point of health. So Jimyevsky and Mason, you would have regained that point of health because after 10 minutes of just nothing happening, it goes back. 1 point of health returns.
So then, any health that I had, or any damage I took previously, that's all gone too. Then, right? Or no?
Yeah, everyone should be at full health right now.
Nice.
And
Is
Good
it
deal.
is it safe enough to also reduce stress, or is that not at this time?
you guys are not in an unstressful situation.
Figured. Thought I'd ask anyway.
No, that's a good point. I will allow you guys to use your banter ability to reduce stress by 1 if you can give me some good roleplay. Who has banter? I think Iona has it, right?
Yeah.
And so does Dante.
I do.
Yeah, so does Dante.
Perfect.
Dante, I'm gonna say let Iona do it because I have something special for you soon.
Oh,
Oh no.
great.
Gosh, what on earth could I possibly say that would lighten this moment?
I
Wow.
believe in you.
I don't, but that's okay. I think it would be maybe something along the lines of just recounting just the things that we've already survived so far. Yeah, we're gonna make it out of here. Like we've already taken down 2 of those awful creatures. We've got the really good. I mean, we've got right here now with all the amazing sharpshooter. That's fantastic. And I mean, just Hammer and Z. You guys have taken down so much stuff. Dante, you've got this, man. Well, gal, but yeah, I'm trying, but I'm failing miserably right now.
So just because of something you said there, and I think it's dramatically, it's going to be
Appropriate.
dramatically potent. So
Okay.
everybody except for Dante, you guys all can reduce stress by 1 point. As you guys are like, yeah, we can make it. And Dante, in the moment that you were about to think that, that's when you feel it.
Oh no.
Crack.
Oh.
Boom. And you fall to the ground.
Where did the crack
Ever-
come from?
It felt like it was coming out of your chest.
Oh god.
Oh,
And I need you to make me a stamina check right now.
okay.
As I'm close to Dante, can I like kneel down? I'm like, Dante, no! What's happening?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Okay.
One
So-
success.
As you succeed on it, you feel like you're about to throw up,
Mhm.
and like but you're able to kind of like keep it inside. As you're just like breathing heavily, everyone around you sees that you are sweating profusely. You are in a lot of pain.
I think it's my back. Something's not right with my spine. The tech's malfunctioning. My whole body hurts. I think we got to get to the fort.
And that's when Wright says, "No, you too."
What do you mean, you two?
Me too. The fuck you talking about? She's gonna try and stand up.
Yeah. I need a mobility check from you.
Mm-hmm. Success.
So you like stumble for a moment and you get up, like putting your gun on the ground to help you up
Like,
a
yeah.
crutch.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "You must have one of those things inside of you too."
Things. No, I've got a metal spine. I'm a part fucking robot. Thanks to your kooky doctors at the fort.
Kooky doctors at the fort were the ones that were experimenting with those creatures.
Not on me. I lost my whole platoon. They put me back together. I was supposed to get off this rock. I've got fucking papers.
Did they put you in sub-level 3?
She doesn't say anything.
This is happening out loud around us, correct? Like this is
Mhm.
yeah, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And can we radio like individual people like last time?
You can, but
group?
right now, like you're all like huddled together, so you would all hear each other because you need to.
Okay.
Yeah,
I try to make eye contact with the captain and just like kind of give this look like like and trying to like like you okay with this kind of look sort of thing.
yeah. While you're doing that, all of you you're starting to feel like the hairs on the back of your neck, the hairs on your arms are like starting to like kind of like stick up and tingle. All of you.
I'm fine. Take me back to the fort. They'll fix me up and we'll go home. And she's gonna try and like stumble forward, try and get like front of the pack. She's being a tough girl.
And although you've all been in war zones before, that's when the crackle and the boom of this magnetic pulse explosion rattles all of you as you just hear boom as the hair sticking up from the back of your necks, your arms. It wasn't because you were all nervous about what was happening with Dante. It was because this massive EMP burst above all of you starts knocking out all of the electronics. All of your radios start going wild. The radios inside of each of your ears start to actually like electrify your like and shock your ears, as you guys have to kind of like take them out and throw them to the ground. Otherwise, like you might even get electrocuted. All of your electronics go haywire. You guys see above you as the clouds that were over Ariarchus from the snow clouds have parted, and this mammoth shadow of this massive ship has stopped over the colony, quite a distance away, and all around you, you start seeing this black goo explode around the colony.
This familiar looking black goo.
I would say that anybody who has watched Alien Covenant and has seen the scene where the spoilers for those who haven't seen it, the engineer home planet gets black goo bombed. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, we're doomed.
It's a one shot. It's fine.
It's more like a
As-
5-shot.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah.
It is, as it occurs right around District South, about 4 kilometers from you. As we are now officially in Act 3.
Woo woo.
Ooh.
That was flawless.
Yeah, where's my
Flawless.
agenda? Where's my agenda? I want to know.
Same.
I am about to hand them out.
Oh.
So, Act 3, Falling Skies.
That sounds great.
Or-
Mhm.
That was a TV show, I think. Sci-fi show, Falling Skies.
Oh, that's super appropriate.
Yeah, no relation.
No relation, no relation. And now, as I hand out each of your agenda cards, please take a moment to read them and familiarize yourself with what's going on and what your character's final objective is for the game. As now, everybody should have their final agendas.
Oh my god.
Make Hammer eat a grenade. Okay. That's a cool agenda.
Cool. Bragg Silva.
I was about to say, oh look, I think mine says at the bottom, clap when that happens. In like
Yeah.
parentheses or something.
All right, you are all still a kilometer away from Fort Nebraska as you begin to head through the city, the rest of the city to there. As you are going through, you are passing more and more people that are about wearing UPP uniforms, as they are all charred and blackened by this goo that has started to transform their very bodies. You see them in these like active transformations that you guys have thankfully avoided.
Mm-hmm.
But you know that as you're going towards Fort Nebraska, you are going deeper towards the epicenter of where this explosion had happened.
I do feel like we'd be running, right, or doing like the
Quick.
or doing like the fast,
Yeah.
or doing like at least
This
at
would not
minimum
be
like
like-
that race walk, you know, like
yes, exactly.
yeah,
I
we're not. This isn't a
apologize.
casual stroll. We're moving.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. I apologize though. I actually forgot one thing.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
So
You're not
before,
allowed to forget stuff, so
well, you know what? It's pretty close.
unless it's
so
in our
I-
favor, then that's fine.
So before you guys actually start to move about and see all of this, Chaplain
Yeah, shit, I
Mm.
forgot to ask what happened. to him.
is
Forgot
Was it-
about the
yeah.
toaster. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Stupid toaster.
so Chaplain starts sparking and whirring, and you see as like parts of him pop and explode as smoke is
Oh.
coming from him. As blue lightning starts arcing from above and around him, and he falls to the ground.
Uh-oh.
Well, gonna need a new toaster.
See you, Chappie.
Well,
It's
you guys
been
know,
real.
You guys know that not only with him, that's also happened to all of your guys' tech. So anything that you guys have that's like an electronic, so like your motion sensors, radios, anything like that, those would also need to be repaired. With a simple Comtech roll, you could bring Chaplain back up if you would like.
I think I would at
I don't
least
think
no one wants to do that. Cool. I won't do it then.
I was. No,
Iona
I'm not.
steps- Iona takes like a step toward and then looks around and reads the room and is like, yeah, okay, let's keep going.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us have a stat in Comtech, do we?
No,
I think we're all sitting
that's
at
the other
fat
part of
zeros.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
don't
would
think so.
instinctively go to try and help, but
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah.
By the way, for the record, the way that this works for him is I roll 6 base die, and I rolled all 6s,
Oh,
Oh.
and that's how much damage he takes.
oh,
Damn.
that's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, toaster down.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
A lot of
Yeah,
damage.
I give like the hand symbol to like shoot up into the sky for Chaplain, and it's like we don't we're not gonna sacrifice any of us for even for Chaplain. Let's go.
All right.
Finally, we agree on something.
So
I know, right?
You guys,
Took long enough.
you guys all leave Chaplain behind as you continue towards Fort Nebraska. We go back to what I was describing as you guys are going and you see all these UPP soldiers that are starting to like mutate and twist and convulse as you guys continue to move about. You see ships in the air beginning to fall and hit the ground. One coming dangerously close to you guys as you see one coming straight for you as it's falling out of the sky. I need all of you to make mobility checks to get out of the way of this ship.
I need all of you to make a deck save.
Mhm.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Hey,
Oh no.
All right, so we are going to do all of our
Hey,
panic rolls
all right.
first, as I need to see what happens with those.
So I had one. It's a D6, yeah?
Is a D6 plus your stress.
Plus stress. 5 plus 4, 9.
9 times.
Plus
All right.
stress is
Uh,
3d6.
Oh, you just roll 1d6 and you add your stress.
Oh.
So I guess,
That would be a 8.
8 for me. Or sorry, 4 for me.
Okay.
Question to the game mother real quick.
Yes.
If I have 2 successes, which I do, can I give one of those away to somebody like we did
can.
before the last time?
You can. However,
Okay.
panics always resolve first.
Fair. Okay.
So,
Noted.
Dante, or actually, so Eric, I believe you had the highest. Or how much stress do you have? You have 2.
Yes.
Okay, so you and Hammer rolled an 8. Dante you and
Dante had a 9. I rolled a
Oh.
5 and I have a 4 stress.
Oh, okay. Never mind. It's all different rolls. I thought it was similar. So we're gonna start with the highest first. So Dante, you drop whatever item you were holding, which I assume was one of your
Oh.
firearms.
Yeah. It would have been my pulse rifle, actually.
All right. You
Yeah.
drop your pulse rifle as the ship crashes and will destroy it, making it unrecoverable. Then with Silva, you begin trembling uncontrollably, meaning that all of your agility rolls will suffer a -2 modification until your panic stops. And Hammer, you are able to keep things together. But now we'll go over successes. So there are enough successes from everybody that everyone can succeed if Kara, Dante, Zhimyevsky, and Mason would like to give theirs to the 2 people who failed.
yep,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
absolutely.
did. So Hammer failed, and who else failed?
Hammer failed and Silva, I believe.
I go
Mhm.
over to Hammer, like I'm gonna help Hammer, and then I fake him out, and I walk over to the captain.
So
I can't wait.
And as I do it, but as I fake him out, I turn it into a middle finger as I walk away and go help the captain.
Mm.
What are with my
Interesting.
What are with my friggin' dice today? Jesus.
Oh god.
So as you guys see this ship coming, Silva, you get stuck for a moment as you trip over some of the road that has started to give way again. Which, seeing this hammer, you begin kind of running towards Silva as well, and you're stuck in this like blast radius area. With you two being close together, Mason realizes you're gonna get hit. He comes out and looks like he's gonna go and help you, Hammer, and he tackles the captain out of the way. And as that happens, Dante, your closest friend, comes and is like, "No, Hammer!" As you grab him and start throwing him in the other direction, as this ship hits the ground and would have done 5 blast damage because I rolled 5 successes on 9 base dice.
Jeez.
I shouldn't have
Man.
tempted fate.
As that happens, and as you grab Hammer, Dante, you drop your pulse rifle to do so, and it is destroyed under the weight of this exploding ship. As you guys, from there, continue running toward Fort Nebraska. And I would say that you guys, at this point, finally make it to Fort Nebraska.
Yay, we're home.
Fabulous.
And now, the fort itself is broken up by the orbital bombardment that you've seen happen all over the colony. There are the perimeter walls that are still up and there to protect the fort. There are these 15-meter high walls around the fort, with this one road that leads in towards a gate.
Okay.
Heading in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just reading one last thing, sorry. Because there's a thing on Fort Nebraska, so give me 1 second. I just am finding the page.
I feel like we're having the opposite luck with the dice compared to last time.
Honestly, you guys are still getting like some good like successes, so that's been really good.
Well, with your luck compared to last time.
All right, so you guys have you guys are able to start heading in towards the fort. And as you guys start heading in, you hear a very familiar whirring of sentries as you all realize in that moment to hit the dirt as the sentry guns, the automated sentry guns on the fort, start firing at you. As you realize the fort is under lockdown. You guys are all able to easily get into cover before anything happens, but now these sentries just keep firing at you. For this next part, the rest of the scenario is breaking into Fort Nebraska so that you can use the space elevator to leave. It's up to you guys how you want to handle it from here.
Just go through the front door.
Well, we got to take out the guns first.
Yeah.
The only front door has these sentry turrets that are making it impossible to make it just by going through.
How tall are these things? Like,
yeah, they are on the front gate. The front gate is about 4 meters high. And it's like a ramp style metal door.
So Dante dropped her pulse rifle that had the grenade launcher on it, but she still has her RPG launcher breach weapon.
Nice.
So she'll swing it around and she'll say, "You guys can't get rid of me yet. Permission to fire."
Granted.
And she'll take aim at, well, let's say the right-hand side gun.
Yeah, definitely. Fire and fire, or you're just firing it at the gun, right?
Yeah, trying to take out the one on that side because you said there were two, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there are at least two.
Yeah. She'll aim for whatever one's to our right side, if there's one to the right side.
Yeah, roll me a ranged combat roll with your RPG launcher.
Okay, so with the RPG launcher, my range combat is a 4. Am I adding that as a
You would,
modifier?
when you click the dice on the weapon, it should automatically do everything.
Oh, okay. So I don't have to add anything additional.
Yeah.
Got it. Let's see. 1 success.
All right, and as you fire at this at one of the sentry turrets, it is you see as the rocket launches and blasts apart large parts of the wall along with pieces of the sentry turret, but it is still firing at you.
Fuck.
With the amount of ammo you have, you might not be able to access the base this way.
Yep.
So there are a couple of things that you guys know about the base, just to give you a little bit of like tips and on how you can handle it. One is that it is connected to the exterior of the colony through a lot of the oil lines, because a lot of the oil lines go through here and for it to go up the space elevator. You also know that there are a lot of different terminals that you could probably access even from outside to try and access the turret control. You might even be able to use some Wi-Fi if you can find a device that can do that and repair it from the EMP blast. Or otherwise, you would have to probably find you might be able to make a mad dash for it and to get behind the wall, but that could be pretty dangerous. But only one of you needs to get behind the wall to turn off the turrets.
I got it. I'll do it. I could do it. How are we doing this?
How are you guys doing it?
I mean,
Or are you asking me?
I mean, you said what? Mad Dash there, right?
That's if you would like to do that. Yeah, those are a couple of the options that you can do, like just by like things that I could tell you, unless you guys want to do something different. But it is up to you guys on how you want to handle doing this.
Absolutely, but I mean, I got a 2 mobility. I can do a mad dash there and probably get this thing turned off. You know, I'm not going to risk my soldiers to do this. I'll do it.
Okay. So, describe to me like what you're doing. Like, I want you to give me like Silva's potential send off.
Well, you know, I'm gonna, just take a stare at this thing and go, okay, this, look at it and go, okay, this is probably the best path to take. Look at everybody, hey, can't ask anybody else to do this, but those things need to get turned off. So wait here, and on my signal, go. And yeah, I'm going to go after that.
Yes, you begin to rush towards this gate, knowing that like it splits off to like these two sections to the left and right, where you can run through. That would be like on the map, like right here. So like you're going in right through here. You can either go that way or that way. I do need a mobility check from you.
Yeah, and I always go left. Hey, look at that.
All right.
I told you I
Nice.
could do it.
So you start heading towards the guardhouse, dodging left, right. It does. It begins to fire at you at half of what it can at half of its range combat. And one bullet does hit you in the shoulder for 2 points of damage. But you are able to make it to the other side of where the guardhouse is, just past the turrets.
Hey, told you I could do it. We got to get these things turned off.
Yeah, and once you access the guardhouse, you know that it's not like a crazy hacking thing that you have to do. It's just a couple of buttons. You know,
Yeah,
it's
I
not.
could find the control.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but as you turn the corner, facing into the grounds, you are just bombarded with the images of dead bodies, these twisted, frozen bodies, wreckage, people who have been what looks like stabbed in their face with an entire portion of their face missing. There are
Grody.
impact craters everywhere here as well. But you are able to, shortly after seeing all of that, go into the guardhouse and turn off the sentry guns.
All right. Sentry guns are done. I'm going to, shout out. All right. We're good. We're in.
Oh, nice.
And you hear Ivan behind you as he comes in. He says, "What the fuck happened here?"
That I don't have an answer for. And I don't think we really need to have one.
No, I don't think we want to stick around to find out anything, if anything's coming back to do anything else.
Captain, you got hit. Should we swing by the med labs?
If it's on our way, yes, but I want to spend as little time here as possible. We got to get to the space elevator.
And that's when Wright also chimes in and she says, "Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea to head towards the med lab, right?"
All right. Is it on the way?
You guys know that there should be a med lab somewhere in the North Bastion.
Okay. Good.
So the answer is yes.
The answer is I am just checking real quick on the
Okay.
map. There's a lot of locations, so I'm just making sure. There are also like 12 sublevels. That's a lie. There's not that many, but there is at least one med lab in this place. It's more of a science lab, but it still fits the thing. And there are med labs in the
Okay.
East Wing, actually. So there are med labs
But
in
we
the
want to
East
get to the
Wing
north
if
is
you would
the
like to go
idea.
there.
The elevator's that way.
The elevator you would have is actually like right in front of you. There is a large retractable door area that is in the ground right here. So right in the center of the location is this large retractable door with these two large gun emplacements facing towards it.
Oh,
But they seem to be inactive. In fact, everything here seems to be inactive.
Dante wants to turn to right and say, "Do you remember where the med labs are in this place?"
And she says, now knowing because the DM finally read the page, there's some med labs in the east wing. Here to the east of the grounds.
Captain, permission to go to the med lab for supplies with Wright. I'll take Hammer with me too.
Splitting the party. Granted.
Yeah.
Does
And you
it seem
guys
like we're gonna have to do something to get this retractable door thing to open? What is there another challenge here?
Oh, we losing her?
Oh no.
Kara just froze.
I
She
thought I
froze
was
up.
getting lost. Oh no. The real life storm is messing with everything. To answer that question, you are all unaware at this moment whether or not there's anything you need to do for the you guys are unaware at this time whether or not you need to do anything to get the space elevator working.
So the split second that Hammer and what is it, Dante, right, have left to go to the med lab, I go to the others, Captain,
Mm.
and I address the captain, but I'm looking at everybody. Captain, we can't let any of that creature crazy shit come back with us. It's got to stay here.
We need to
It
blow this
stays here.
place up.
It stays here, Captain.
Oh no.
So
Agreed.
so if any of these, if you I think I caught you talking to one of them off in private for a minute. If you know something and we got to leave something behind, we need to leave something behind. We can't bring this shit back with us.
No, agreed. We're definitely doing that. We got to get right looked at, and if we can, square them away. If not, yeah, they're gonna stay they're staying ground side.
I mean, what about Dante though? Dante was looking a little bit rough back there.
Yeah, we'll know more when we get to the med labs and they get some supplies, get a scan done.
And speaking of the med labs,
Radio that copy.
oh, your radios are down.
I know.
Oh,
I'm aware. I was talking out loud and I just say it like I'm still talking on the radio.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So you guys, so it was Dante, Wright, and anyone else?
Hammer.
Was Hammer?
I had said that I was taking Hammer with us. Dante would let Wright lead the way. But probably like I'm kind of visualizing us going around the these crude oil tanks here on our way towards the med lab.
Yeah.
She would probably like put a hand on Hammer's chest, kind of grab the front of his suit and say, "You don't have to come with me. If you don't want to see this, hang for a minute and then go back to the group."
I'm with you all the way. Plus, have you looked in the mirror? Like, you were not okay. Like, I'm gonna be with you the whole way through.
Okay. Just don't piss your pants again, all right?
Look, I haven't drank any liquids. It's not gonna happen again. There's nothing left in there.
Okay, buddy. Okay. tap him on the chest and keep following right.
Yeah, and as you guys start heading towards that area, you guys see as more and more of the location is destroyed, and as you get to the entrance of the med lab, it's actually like completely collapsed in. The entire east wing has been collapsed.
Can we get into the med lab at all?
There is no more
There is
med
no
lab.
med lab.
I look at you. I'm
And-
like, what was the third person?
Right.
Right. I'm
Right.
like, I look at Right. I'm like, what now?
And at this point, I need to roll one more thing for you guys. Which I'm getting to the page of it right now. As the air around you kind of feels off. And it kind of feels hot, like you feel kind of sick.
Dante's been feeling sick. She feels even worse now.
Even worse.
Okay.
As you all need to make you guys all need to roll 1d6.
1d6. 5.
All right. So,
Two.
as all three of you gain a point of radiation.
Oh,
That's a new stat.
yeah.
Yes. So, the way that radiation works is when you gain radiation, you will roll a number of dice equal to your total current number of accumulated rads. And for every success, you take a point of damage. You will heal 1 rad point for every shift 5 to 8 hours outside of a radiation zone.
Nice.
So please add 1 rad to your sheet.
That's perfect.
Lovely.
As you guys have realized, the East Wing area has been completely irradiated.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the point that you're also all reminded that there are nukes underneath Fort Nebraska in sublevel 2.
I kind of like look at Dante. I'm like, all right, so I'm sure you feel that too. Let's get the hell out of here and tell them what's happened. Maybe we can go to another med lab.
And Wright says, Dante, you know where we have to go, right? There's only one other lab.
Yeah.
Is it where's
Yeah.
that again?
Sublevel 3.
3.
Oh wait. So if it's sublevel, and you said there's like newts underneath.
There are nukes in sublevel 2. Sublevel 1 was where you guys started the cinematic scenario. It was with all of the vehicles and everything. It was all the vehicle bays. Sublevel 2, you guys know, is where all the nukes are. And sublevel 3, you guys just assumed was some like top secret United Americas Colonial Marines kind of like, research lab. And now you guys are starting to get more of a clear picture of what they were really doing down there. Project Life Force.
Dante's again gonna look at Hammer and just say, you don't have to stay. We'll go. Get out.
Okay. No, I'm kidding. No, no, I'm gonna stick with you, buddy. I'm with you to the end.
She's just going to shake her head, kind of lean up against the wall, catch her breath. All right, let's go back.
Yep. I slap your shoulder. Let's get on with it.
And while that's been going on, the rest of the group has been around the grounds, and you guys have had a moment to kind of like start looking over kind of what's been going on around the area. You've noticed that many of the buildings on the West Wing have also been destroyed. They're and like kind of caved in, but less so than the East Wing has been. You've noticed that. Actually, yeah, that is all you have noticed so far. With all of these dead bodies on the ground as well, there are also a good chunk of like there are a chunk of like pulse rifles on the ground as well. Just regular ones with no grenade launchers, but pulse rifles nonetheless. As Ivan kind of starts to walk over to one and be like, can I arm myself a little bit better?
Who's he talking to? I'm sorry.
To anybody who's there, so it would be Iona,
Okay.
Mason, Zhimyevsky, and you, Silva.
No, we're not giving him a gun.
I mean, I just want something a little bit better than the pistol.
Nope. Pistol only.
Okay.
Yeah, that ain't happening, boss.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand. Just don't make me walk in front. Something about this place just doesn't sit right with me.
Make him walk in front.
Around that time, that is when the rest of your party makes their way back to where you guys are.
So you'll
So
pick
wait,
up
so
one of the rifles and hand it over to Dante. Like, didn't you lose one of these?
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks, E.
You're welcome. You can't say I never do anything nice.
Yeah. There's no time like the present. No, med labs are gone. I think there's a leak. I feel even shittier than I did outside, if you can believe that. We got to go sublevel to get some supplies if we're going to take anything on the ship. I'm still willing to go down. I think Wright will come with me.
I'll be right there with you too.
Oh, monitor rad levels. Is there any working comms in this place?
As far as you guys know, pretty much everything's been knocked out by the by that strange EMP blast before. But you guys might be able to find something if you go into the like the North Bastion area, but you're not sure.
Hmm. Captain, do you want us to split off again? Like maybe someone go to the North Bastion area and then me, Wright, and Dante go to the sublevel area to get to go down there.
I mean, yeah, let's keep splitting. Let's
Are
try
you
that
guys
again.
are you guys all heading towards um the North Bastion area?
Who is heading over there?
Because just to make sure you guys know, like, kind of like the exact state, if I didn't do a good enough job explaining it. The entire East Wing is kind of like destroyed completely. The West Wing is very messed up. It's probably more like you can get through there, but you'd be like crawling through there.
Hmm.
As far as the retractable door here, for the space elevator, as far as you know, it's just closed. You're not 100% sure if there's anywhere like around the main bastion that you'd be able to open it, but you know that Apollo, which is the station's AI, would be the one that can open that, as long as it's running.
Sounds like we need to check that. How do we check
Yeah.
that?
Let me know that you're heading towards the North Bastion.
All right, so who's going north? Who's going to the other way?
Mhm.
I
So
mean,
you'll head down to the sub levels with Dante and Hammer and Right.
So the sub level, you guys will need to go through the North Bastion to get to.
okay.
Okay.
Sorry,
So
if I
we're
didn't
all
catch
heading
that.
there.
If I didn't catch that, that like everything is at the North Bastion.
Okay.
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 So
then
getting down
heading
is,
there.
we got to
Yep.
go there anyway.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Got it.
Cool, cool, cool.
This is
Makes
all on
things
me.
easier.
I wasn't being 100% clear. So yeah,
You're fine.
everything is towards the North Bastion.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that makes it easy. We're all going that way.
So just to make everything very simple, I'm going to have all of your tokens actually on the screen. Just to make things like very easy for me to notice where everybody is. Are you guys wanting to go towards the east or the west lobby?
Mm,
What would be the differences? Would we know?
I think
Main.
West was crawling.
So
I vote
the
west.
the west hallway will be able to bring you to the. Actually, let me give you a little bit of an explanation of how Fort Nebraska, the North Bastion looks. So there are two levels to the fort above ground. There's level 1, which is where you're at, and level 2, which is just above that. Level 2 is where you know Apollo is, where the mainframe would be. The eastern side has a way towards the um, to the sublevel, and the western side does not. Or I'm sorry, no, both sides have ways to the sublevel, but only through elevator. There aren't any like stairwells that you know of that would be able to lead there. Any stairwells would be only leading up.
All right. What is the direct path? Like there seems to be like basically one way to get there, right?
Yeah, do you guys see the map right here?
Yeah.
So
So
here where it
if
says
there's really only one way, we're going that way.
Mhm.
We're not gonna, stop along the way. Like we know what we got to do. We're going for it.
okay, yeah, if you guys are just heading straight for it, I only needed to know like which entrance you're going through for a different thing. So west, you guys said?
Well, yeah,
What do you guys
because
think?
Yeah.
Yep, we're going
from my
west.
viewpoint, west looks to the left.
Yep.
All right.
Always
Always
go
go
left
left.
to the west.
As you open the door to this to the bastion, um there is power is the first thing that you notice. Um as it slowly begins to whir and open, as you hear this like like noise to it, you're greeted with this kind of like arid, this like humid heat inside the North Bastion. As you see this black resin lining the walls all throughout the place.
Does this heat feel like the heat that we encountered on the first level with the med lab?
It does not feel like radiation.
Okay.
It feels like a summer's day, like kind of humidity. Like
All right.
there's a lot more liquid in the air.
Okay. I say we put the prisoners up front. That way we can keep an eye on them and we keep going forward.
Yeah, push the one guy that didn't want to walk in the front. Like he's right up there.
You guys begin to like head through the west lobby as you all start seeing just beyond the first like 30 feet of it, you start seeing people in the walls as the black resin has started to it started off being like just kind of like mostly everywhere, and it started to be like very thick as you got halfway through the lobby, as the entire walls are covered in them, and there are people hung up and cocooned around this black resin. I want all of you to take a point of stress as you see that, as you also see that one of them has a giant familiar hole in their chest.
I look at Silva. I'm like, can we, Captain, can we just get out here quick?
Yeah, we need to do what we're doing and we need to go.
Yeah. I'd like everyone to roll 1d6. You guys are all rolling a singular stress dice. Mason, as you are passing by one of these bodies, you hear this crunch and crack, as it is a familiar sound to you, as you've fought before and you've heard the sound of cracking bones.
Mhm.
As the rib cage of the guy next to you starts to beat and push forward and open, as it bursts in front of you, as this small creature screams out. This tan, leathery creature with a second mouth inside its primary mouth starts screeching in your direction.
I believe I have a combat knife on me, I think, right? Yeah. I got a combat knife on me. Um I'm gonna attempt to grab my combat knife and try to like cut this extra neck.
Yeah, roll combat knife.
What do I do to roll that specifically?
Click the D6 symbol on your character sheet next to the combat knife.
Oh, there it is. Got it. Okay. No modifier. Hey.
All right. As you do a point of damage to this creature, as it is actually armored against this. Although it only gets to roll 1d6 that it rolled a success on because of your armor piercing with the combat knife. As your combat knife begins to melt as acid gets on it, and you have to throw it to the ground as it starts touching your gloves.
Yeah, I'm using whatever other part of my action it is to just move the fuck away from this thing.
Yeah. It
I'm not sticking
hisses
around.
it hisses at all of you. And after it snarls at you, it jumps out of the person's body and starts skittering away.
That was a really good job, Mason.
Private, next time maybe you could actually fucking do something like your job instead of just standing there dumbfounded. Is this your first day? Son of a bitch. I just stomp off.
Well, you did notice him, like, if he was able to piss himself, it would have happened again when he saw that thing.
Mason,
So he was frightened.
Mason, do you like stomp off to like the hallway and just open the door and go through it?
No, I stomp towards the door. I don't open the door.
I don't open the door yet?
No.
Can I say that you opened the door?
Sure, you can say that I opened the door. That's
so
fine.
While you're saying this to the private, you hit the button to have it open, and you see 10, 20, 30 bodies with holes in their chests.
I start pounding on the button to the door to close it back up. I just, yeah, I like kind of turn away from the door and lean up against the wall next to the door, and I'm staring at Hammer, and I'm like, go ahead, big balls, go on, go ahead, go in there, lead the way then.
So yeah, I'm like, yeah, everyone follow me. And so I pressed the button.
And as you open the button, you see all of these dead bodies with holes in their chests. As it dawns on all of you that you are walking into a hive of these creatures. And that's where we're going to end it.
It's going to be fine. It's going to be just fine.
I will say, I do probably look at Mason. I do this kind of like worried, like, you know, like worried, like frowny face.
All of a sudden, the tough guy thing just goes, just immediately disappears.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was cool.
Yeah, I apologize for the not quite clear explanations of the first part of the base. The book is not incredibly clear about it, so I was scrambling a little bit with that, so I apologize.
All good.
No worries.
Oh, it's
good.
fine.
You're good.
We navigated just fine.
Mhm.
So, are we going to be able to cap this off with the next session?
Oh yeah, the next session is going to basically be you guys getting to it. Well, I don't want to spoil too much, but you guys are going to have to turn on the space elevator.
So next week it is then. Yeah.
All righty.
Yeah, sounds
Wonderful. Y'all have a wonderful evening, and see you in a week.
Don't let
See you in a week.
Don't let the face huggers bite.
Wonderful.
We'll try not.
See y'all later.
Good night.
Word.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Oh man, so glad you showed up. We needed all the help we could get. This adventure is getting crazier each session. Please make sure to come back for the next one, okay? Something tells me we're gonna need the help.